So, goal is to just grind a couple levels with Squall and fight diablos. Actually, after this, I need to. No, I just gotta show you what I did to be hitting this fucking hard early. Alright, so when I didn't start streaming immediately when I loaded in. I went and did dumb stuff. I went. FF8R learned Fire Refine last time, and the boss that we fought dropped tier 3 magic pieces, and I turned them all into Fire Giz, which I then junctioned to his strength because we were only using regular fire. We were able to make 80 of them. I think there was like 16 or something like that. So we were able to make 80 of them. Our best bet is probably to farm outside, but I want to do Diablos the second I get him. So we'll actually go through and equip both. So we need to level these up. The only thing that sucks about having this setup that helps you farm with the card ability is you have literally no way of actually healing yourself at the start of the game. We technically don't even need that on there, but we want Blizzard attack for if we actually run into T-Rexar. Actually, I don't. Yeah, we'll just farm outside. I've already like seriously fucked up this gameplay compared to how I usually do it because I was just really excited to get into the game and didn't want to bore the fuck out of you with the second I walk outside to do the fire cavern, I farm my ass off. And that's the seed mechanic, Trevor. You get free muns. Can't remember if this draw point's hidden or not. Let's see. See if it is. It's either hidden or it's in disc 2. I don't know the timing on when draw points respawn. That's something I just never cared to look up. I think it's like every couple hours or something like that. But we have to meet at the front gate. We don't get a car for this mission. This guy should give me... No. He doesn't give me potions. That's, later on. Disc 2. Yeah, the garden facility people are real dickheads, but beginning of maybe halfway through disc 2 or beginning of disc 3, you'll actually see what a garden actually is. So. And since Selfie's limit break is pretty strong at the start of the game, since you can grab a full cure off of it at the start, I'm going to be giving her the GFs that allow her to be tanky, because we don't want her dying too fast, and we're just pretty much going to use Squall and Zell to be the actual hitters. We might give Selfie magic, because she's not going to use cure as a junction, so we'll just unequip everything, and we'll see what we need. Alright, so Shiva and Ifrit have strength. Ifrit's got elemental attack. We'll probably give Ifrit to Squall, just for the fact of he's always in your party, so having the elemental attack's better. We'll give him Shiva, just because it has Spirit. See, but I like having Squall with Card. I'll give you Ifrit. So I always set up my shit like that. I like having draw last because I don't like accidentally clicking it when I'm trying to go fast. Because draw opens 2 menus instead of 1 compared to the others. You get Siren and you get Quetzal. So you get Card. So I am 100% sure we don't actually need to use Siren or Quetzal for any of this upcoming stuff. Alright, so now what we also need to do is take Selfie doesn't really need the magic right now because we don't have Diablos. She'll be getting Diablos because I'm pretty sure Diablos gives tanky stuff. The only thing we will give her is Squall's not using Silence and Sleep, so we will exchange Silence to her. So that way she can be immune to Silence. I'll give all the fires to Zell so that way he can actually hit hard. And we'll finish out Squall's Blizzards to make his elemental attack a little bit stronger with ice. And then all the cures to her. We don't need scans, so we'll just talk. The way you set up your magic so that way you can have everything is the party members that typically aren't being used, you toss all the useless magic, or very rare cases you're going to use the spell for like a defensive stat or offensive. You just toss it all on your other characters because you can do the and what you do, I set it up like this because you're never really going to use your offensive spells because they're way better junctioned to stats than they are being casted. So I typically set it up as healing magic and then debuffs and dispels, and then offensive magic. Because you're typically going to use those more, because once you have access to, later on in the game, one of the abilities, you won't use your healing magic anymore. So for the beginning of the game, you just kind of stick with this. What else do we want to do? Oh, we gotta junction everybody's magics. Squall, it's the obvious. Using the magic defense. Oh wait, I'm not menuing properly. I forgot I can use R1. Magic. Pretty sure science, yeah. Honestly, science doesn't give fire damage. She won't be using the cure. So like, see, cure just does not increase magic compared to the other stuff. So, but we want to make sure she can't be silenced because she is going to be using cures. And then I'm just going to rearrange everybody's. For her, it doesn't really matter because we're just going to be using cures anyway. We got the magical lamp. That is how you fight Diablos. It'll teleport you to a different realm, and you'll be forced to fight Diablos. He is extremely doable the second you get him, because he only casts demi-magic, which reduces your health by 1/4. And then he has Demiga. He has Demiga, which does, I think it's 2/3. So he doesn't actually, like, his spells, he can't actually kill you. But he does basic attack. He basic attacks pretty frequently, but he will prioritize keeping your health extremely low before he starts auto-attacking. Unless you get terrible RNG, and then he just literally spams auto-attacks, and then you're kind of fucked early in the game because you don't have Vitality. Which sucks ass if you don't have Vitality at the start of the game. Whoops, I forgot to put the other ability on fucking Squall because I forgot I changed the shit. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw blizzards because we need them for right now. And during the last boss fight, because I fucked up and got hit by the T-Rex orb like 2-3 times and got Quittus at such low health, I was not able to utilize that fight and just stock protects and shells to make my defensive stats a way fuck ton better than what I can make them now. So we're just gonna make do by making our characters extremely offensive. We're gonna go super glass cannon build for probably the first whole disc of the game. Because the first disc of the game is really, you just walk in a straight line and pretty much do all your objectives. The game doesn't really open up until after the beginning of the second disc. Then the game kind of opens up and you can pretty much build how you want because you have access to so much fucking magic that we can actually make our team really good. Alright, so Squall's done. What he's going to do is he's just going to murder the other one while these two draw from this one. And don't worry, I'll remember how to trigger. Fucking totally wasting so much damage. And I don't know why I didn't memory to the other one I attacked. I think because it's technically a different enemy when it pops up. And as you can tell, we don't typically care much. I think I can auto-attack him one more time without triggering, and I can card him. And he nope. Okay. Maybe I can attack this one. Let's see. No. Alright, we don't need their cards. I don't think their cards actually refine into anything once we unlock it with Quetzal. So, doesn't really matter. But we do get fish fins, which I believe is the first instance of... Oh, no. Okay. These things... Alright, so I'll explain these mechanics. These items, how it says nothing happened when I click it, but the silence powder, I can click it and use it. These increase your compatibility with GFs. Compatibility is how fast they tick down when you activate them. So, silence powder will do siren. But we're gonna save these all for end game, so that way the people who are assigned to certain GFs, if we ever need to use the GF again, it'll be an instant cast pretty much, and it's not a time waste or a DPS loss really to just fucking spam them. Oh, I don't think I showed I went through them. These are how you unlock new weapons. And to unlock them, you need those items. And you can build them. So, this is the new magazine we got from beating the boss. It's a new gunblade for Squall. It's literally the same thing, just a different trigger. So it makes them fat. It just gives them more strength. It doesn't do any of the other stats like the other ones do. And then these two, I don't know why they put them in this issue, because these are the weapons that these two characters come with, but it spoils the characters. One's gonna have a fucking projectile weapon and the other one's gonna have a gun. I don't know why it spoils the fuck out of it for you, but it does. So, there you go. Congratulations, I guess. Depending if this is a jelly, we'll farm it. It's bite bugs. I don't remember what they have. I think they only have fire and... Oh, I think we're gonna change that. They have fire and stamina, so... We're just gonna use these as, And since whoever gets the last hit... 50 XP... We pretty much want Squall and Selfie to have the XP. See why in a little bit. It's a really weird storyline about to happen and mechanic. So, but we're gonna fight in the forest because we want to fight caterpillars. Caterpillars have stuff we don't have yet, or have a lot of. I keep doing that. If you want all the elemental type magic, the basic for right now, because we will get later on down the line, once the GFs get a little bit higher in level, we can actually get a way to update the magic. We can turn all of our base spells into second level and then all the second level and the third level. So that's why farming early game is really good, because once you get 100 of these, you can just keep farming this, and you can eventually get tier 3 spells in Disc 1. And what you do is you just... In Disc 1, I think most enemies are weak to ice, so you just pretty much equip ice to, like, your attack. And then you can use the other two for extremely high fucking DPS if you want to actually go the magic route, which I don't suggest going the magic route because all the farming you did kind of doesn't translate into endgame once you start using your spells. Because the endgame is really fucking hard in this game, because you pretty much need to keep Quitzy becomes like a really fucking useful character, and you need to pretty much keep her in your party at all times, because she gets a blue magic spell that just fucking literally deletes an enemy. It just immediately kills the enemy and ends the fight. So you have to keep her at low health at all times. So she becomes the extremely fucking tanky one. So she needs all the fucking tier 3 spells. And you want to make sure her HP is as high as possible, so that way you can get to yellow HP as soon as possible. So that way the next basic attack from an enemy, if they strike first, doesn't fucking instant murder you. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and spam draw as much as I normally would, since I don't really want you to just watch me drawing spells the entire time. At one point in time, I will just go by myself. Once there's not major, like, keep the storyline moving stuff happening, which will be after this initial storyline, then I will just off-screen do it. I'll just do it by myself. Because I have fun farming in this game. One thing I will try to do once we get to it in Disc 4 is actually try to get 100 Ultimas. I never bother trying to get 100 Ultimas, just because it is a huge fucking money sink and it takes a lot of fucking time. But I will fucking do it this time. For once in one of my playthroughs, I'll do it. For this guy, it's a solo enemy, and he doesn't only ever come as solos, but he only ever comes with 2 extremely low XP giving characters. We got a slot, so we will try for a full cure just to keep the party health up. We could do cure because it's 3 times. There's the fool. I'll show you Zell's Limit Break. You have to do the inputs, and I don't remember how to get to Burning Rave. I don't remember how to get the Burning Rave every time. But Zell can actually do the most damage in the game if you don't do the mechanic properly once he gets his level 4 limit break. When he gets his level 4 limit break, you can literally just keep spamming like the circle X combo and up down and down up combo. If you can't tell by this little tiny cutscene, this is where Zell lives. This game's not traditional in the sense of shops are good early game. Shops kind of suck early game. They're literally mostly only used for weapons. There's one shop later on in the game that's actually good, but like these are the only shops, and they're really bad. Because like as you can tell, you don't get money. So, but we will buy 5 of those. We'll buy one more remedy just in case we need it. These will go 5 each. And we'll get 2 high potions. Alright, so this game doesn't have it, but Final Fantasy IX does. And if they fucking remaster Final Fantasy IX, you better damn well believe I'm gonna fucking play it. And I'm gonna play the shit out of it. In 9, potions don't restore health by the number they say. Only in menu do they do it. In battle, they do 50 less. Like 1/4, I think. I think it's 1/4, because the first one's 200 and it only does 150. But yeah, items are kind of fucking pointless in this. Not really pointless in this game, but junction ability. Now let's check our GS to make sure we fucked up. It doesn't. I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't really. What you go for next. We already wasted 5 points, so we'll probably do the lower one, because I would have selected card mod, but this is how you get the mid-level magic from other stuff. It's, you turn fires into fires. That's what we're gonna be doing. And they're all still learning, yeah, they're all still learning their useful stuff. This can give you waters, which I most likely will do, because it's going to be better for Zell to have waters. And this will make blizzards, which we don't really need, so we're not going to do it right now. We don't need fires. Do we need tools? No, we don't have anything that can turn into a tool. Tool refine from item will turn just random shit into things that you can use for your GFs. So, they're really good. That's why I opted to learn it immediately, because we will be getting items early on that we can that are tools that we can refine into actual stuff to help speed up our GF leveling process. There's the mechanism. Timber Maniacs is just a side quest thing. Collect all of them, you get a special little cutscene that doesn't normally happen in the game, or a special dialogue. I don't remember if it's even a cutscene, but it's special dialogue happens if you don't have it. All right, so we don't need to go down to the docks. There's a draw point down there, but I think it's really worthless. But now I'm gonna have to check it because I told myself about it again. You can barely see it coming out of the water. In the original, you really can't see it. It's cures, so we'll just give it to Squall because, for whatever reason, Squall always stocks the most. So, typically, if it's not a useless spell they're not really going to use, and there's a lot of spells in this game. A character can't get one of every spell. You literally have to split it up. But, typically, you want Squall to take the draw. Ah, shit. I fucked up. I forgot you need money for the fucking thing, and that's why it gives you money. Start. We're not gonna ever use elixir, so we'll just sell it. Elixirs are really pointless in this game because in all the other Final Fantasies they restore MP. You don't have MP in this game, so it literally only full heals you. But with full cure, you like with Selphie's limit break, you don't need it at the start. You're not going to use it. So. Since there's a save point right here, and I get control of Squall, I'm gonna make sure that Selphie doesn't actually leave the party when she does what she's about to do. But I think she does. Make sure. No, she doesn't. Alright, so we're gonna save. We're gonna actually do Diablos. That would have been bad. Alright, so to do Diablos, you just go in here, your magical lamp. It just instantly imports you into a fight. And don't let the music fool you. It puts you in just regular battle music. But he's a fucking boss. So. And I got unlucky RNG. He's not going to spam Demi. We're trying to get a Demi. Because once we draw a Demi, we can cast it. There we go. And you'll see what Demi does. It reduces your health by 1/4. And this is the AoE one that does a lot of fucking damage. Since she's really low, she'll get full cure every time. Zell should be able to get. And this is pretty much, you're just going to do this rotation. Your people are going to be in limit break pretty much all the time because your health is going to get reduced by so fucking much that he should be a walk in the park. Oh my god, I fucked up really bad on that. Alright, so I figured, I remember how to get Ring Rave. Okay. If I don't fuck up this time, we'll get it. Oh, bosses in this game do not give XP. They grant a shit ton of AP, which is why I'm mad that I spent that 5 on fucking summoning magic, because I didn't notice she learned her skill. Squall's auto attack probably doesn't work, so. We're pretty much just going to be spamming autos until limit breaks again. I'll do more DPS with just auto attack. The other two can probably spam GFs, which I'll probably have them do. The reason I didn't give Selphie GF is because you can't cancel out of a GF, so if my party member's health drops to yellow, and he decides he wants to do an auto attack, they will fucking die. Whereas I can save her for the fucking thing, for healing. That's why I don't care to put attack on her, because when everybody's health is above half, I typically just spam auto attack with her. And also, Squall will literally never fucking miss. has max hit percent, and he can most of the time hit through a blind. We're just gonna keep Squall in range to where, since he now hit yellow, he's going to stay in a range where one auto attack will put him back in the limit break, or one demi will put him back in the limit break. I didn't want to use Squall's auto if the demi was on him, because it would have put him in yellow. Should be at his halfway point soon. That's a problem. You get rough divide. That's the one thing that sucks about limit breaks in this game, is you're never guaranteed to get your fucking actual worthwhile fucking limit break. It's just a high DPS output. You should do Gravigia soon, which will actually kill Squall if he does. Pretty good. Push from Squall so he doesn't die. Thankfully, Demi Magic can't kill you. It'll just reduce your HP to 1, and then he'll walk around. No XP. Get Diablos' card. Which, now that we have Diablos' card, we will learn card mod after this. We will refine. Then we'll go with status magic first, because I think early on we can learn Meltdown and Pain, which is really fucking good. Probably the two best spells in this fucking game. in my opinion. So we'll do that first. We could do move find, but we're not going to do move finds. We're just going to do status med. Because we have tool refine, which I'll show you what tool refine does now. We don't have a tool. Thought we could turn gene returners and stuff. But now we have life refine magic, which means we can get Curigas. Which once we learn HP junction, that's where Curigas go on. But we won't be using any of this stuff. We need the holy waters. But I will pop a tent. Save. So, alright. Is she gonna sing again? No. Alright, so the song says, take us to the future. We'll let Zell become friends with you. And I haven't done any Zell's side story stuff because I just don't want to. His side story is really annoying, but you can do it all at once at any point. It's time gated behind events that happen, I think, in like disc 2 or 3 or something like that. Train, take us into the future. But it doesn't. I'll explain this because it makes zero fucking sense what's going on. You get taken into the past. And the way the party correlates is Ward is Zell, Laguna is Squall, Kyros is whoever your third party member is. It can either be Quidzy or Selfie. Actually, no, Wait, is Kyros... Gyros is Zell? That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how that's supposed to be. Like, see how 100 Thunders is 577? 7 Cures is 60 less? That's why I want Cures. But I think Water is just barely. So we'll do 577. We'll put silence on it. I'm not going to use silence. Magic, it's pointless. Well, it's not technically pointless. These don't have anything we want, so we just kill them. You can't do the trigger anymore. Pretty sure. Yeah, you can't do the trigger anymore. Sorry, fucking work Snapchat. We're apparently gonna be fucking too short all day, so 0 breaks for us today. The one's excusable, the other one is not. The one something's wrong with his dad, and his dad's in the hospital. The other one is our GM just decided not to fucking schedule somebody knowing the person gave their 2 weeks, and he was mornings. So just spam spells, so gotta wait for us to wake up initially. Which is straight fucking annoying. I should have just stocked it. These are the 3 worst fucking soldiers you will ever see. That is pretty much their storyline. Can't go that way. Got it. Go this way. And into the fucking hotel. And you're probably asking yourself, this is all fucking worthless. Yep. It's all pretty fucking worthless. None of this applies until end of disc 3, so... These are Laguna's thoughts, and also Squall's thoughts. Squall's in gray, as you can fucking tell. No, I'll just go talk to Biggs and Wedge. Pretty hard to talk freely here. Everybody's listening in. Pans out. Everyone's standing 5 feet away. The way they do like the whole dream sequencing stuff is actually really well played out, like mixing his thoughts with Squall's. So Sorry. I literally can't with work. If you actually want to know what song she's talking about with lyrics, it doesn't actually play in the game. Oh, well, the melody's playing right now, but the actual lyrical song doesn't play in the game. It's called Eyes on Me. It's a really good song. And that's also another reason why they make it so confusing to understand right now, is because the characters themselves aren't going to worry about it until it actually becomes a problem. So they make it really just out of nowhere and make absolutely no sense to what's going on. Welcome to Timber. You know, just casually an old lady coughing up a lung down there. Can't do anything with that part of the fucking city yet, so I don't care. Now you get to meet Adorable. Not waifu, but Adorable. Puppers. This is the dog you get to shoot at people, so he's a good puppers. Stop blue, run if red. Got it. Oh, I did too fast. here already. What a fucking train! Help! 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 Because I fucking went retarded. If I did this right, we would have went up the rank. I didn't press down, I fucking pressed up the first time. Let's go play it safe. It's been 5 minutes. but did it first try. But he got, I think, like 2 ranks up or something like that. There's 2. There's 3! Oh my god, I'm not paying attention. Fucking silence work, chat. Where's the blue guy? Oh god, you're missing half your body! We're gonna cheat on this fight. Mainly because I just don't feel like dealing with it. We will utilize this Wait, what? What the fuck, man? Why'd it take their shit off? I think you can... You're supposed to be able to reset. Nope. Alright. I really need my GFs for this. Because I want the levels. But I guess we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. were going to cheat and just use Kiriga, because I didn't want to use a Phoenix down. But he's a zombie. He takes damage from healing magic. Anything that restores life instantly kills zombies. He's the only zombie boss in the game. Oh. Oh, thanks, game. Menu is just fucking absolutely garbage right now. Jesus Christ. So where'd all our fucking magic go? And we do. Fast and easy. She's a better caster, so she's now the healer. Selfie gets to do what she fucking pleases. And be an attacker. Sorry, Zell. I'm probably going to use this time to farm, so I'll probably end the stream, so that way the video is not too long. I just want to find a save point first. I'm pretty sure the save point is over here. Couple more cutscene stuff. Once we get to a save point, I'll end the stream. So I'm going to sit here and farm. Oh my god, I didn't even go too close to it. Oh my god, I'm not walking into it. It's literally fucking auto-pathing me over there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And I'm gonna double check to make sure I can actually fucking farm here, because I'm pretty sure the guards are looking for you so you can fight. Like, the army's looking for you, so you're pretty sure walking around and put you in a fucking fight. So I'm gonna use them to farm. And that's it.